Hi guys, so today's video is about best and worst Essence makeup. So as usual, I'm going to start with the products that I like the most from Essence and finish with the ones that I like the least. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So my all-time favorite products from Essence, from what I've tried, are the 3D eyeshadows. They're probably my favorite eyeshadows from a drugstore. I don't necessarily like the palettes, but the individual eyeshadows are insane. You get two eyeshadows in one product. They have a lot of different shades. Let me just swatch it lightly. Swatch these two. Look at the pigmentation. It's just insane. This blue one, so beautiful and very sparkly, very reflective. You can see like different tones of this blue, especially on the satin lights. And then this lighter one, also like a blue silvery shade. And then on my hand they look like this, just very pigmented, very soft, but they don't have much fallout at all. I think that's one of the things that I really love about these. So the fact that they're pigmented yet they don't really have any fallout compared to some of the other pigmented eyeshadows from a drugstore. My second favorite products from Essence are kind of same-ish, but they're just their regular single eyeshadows. These are pretty much just as nice. The only thing is you only get one eyeshadow instead of two. So, and the packaging is a lot worse because the packaging on these just breaks so easily. Whereas the packaging on the 3D ones is a lot sturdier. I think these are a bit more pricey, but you get two eyeshadows and the packaging is like a lot more sturdy. Whereas these ones just break really quickly. However, I can look past that because this one, especially this color, is one of my most used eyeshadows of all time. Number one, Snowflake. And you guys may know I love white eyeshadows on my eyelid, but I like very intense frosty eyeshadows. And this one is the most intense, frosty, pigmented, beautiful eyeshadow, white eyeshadow that I've tried. The quality is unreal. You don't get that good of a quality on so many high-end single eyeshadows. Just in general, Essence does the best single eyeshadows, or like duo eyeshadows. But then we have kind of a recent discovery for me, which are these, and I have a whole separate video about these. These are basically the matte long-lasting lip glosses, but they're basically liquid lipsticks because you can't have a lip gloss that's matte really. And yeah, I have a video all about these where I swatch them on my lips and give you like a full-on review. So I will leave a link to that one down below as well. I'm wearing one of them today. It is in number 2, beauty approved, and just a beautiful rosy nude that's not too light, doesn't wash me out, and it's perfect for the daytime and the nighttime. But I also really love these three as well, so number 3, number 4 and number 5. This one is the only one that I don't like. In number 1, it is quite streaky. Like when I apply this on, I can't get an even beautiful lay. You probably won't be able to see from a swatch, but it is streaky. It doesn't apply evenly. Some spots are more pigmented than the others. And also I don't like the color. It's like this pale pink color. However, all 4 of these ones are beautiful. They are very opaque, long-lasting. However, don't expect them to be your typical liquid lipstick that's very matte. I don't necessarily think that they are matte. They claim to be matte. I would call them more of a satin liquid lipsticks. They don't look matte to me, and they also transfer, so they come off if I kiss my hand, for example, right now. A lot of the products will come off even though I kissed my hand very lightly. They don't dry my lips out at all. They have a really nice moussey formula. I really like the applicator. It's a bit unusual. It's like fat but short, but really easy to apply the product with. And they also smell beautifully. Next up I have Essence blushes. They have 2 formulas as far as I'm aware, the matte ones and the satin ones. But for the most part a matte blush kind of person, so I prefer the matte ones even though they're both really nice. And I have really nothing bad to say about the formula of them. These are very nice and opaque, but not too pigmented to the point they're really difficult to blend and you end up applying too much. I feel like they have a perfect amount of pigmentation to the point that when you apply them you are able to see them, but they're buildable, and at the start it just applies very lightly, which I like about blushes. I hate blushes that are too pigmented. I'm wearing this one on today. This one is the matte one in the shade number 30, Rose Me Up. And yeah, it is the blush that I'm wearing on today. It's such a beautiful color. It's very natural. It's like this nude pink color, perfect for the daytime. But then you can also build it up and make it look more intense if you want to. However, I hate the packaging on them. It is relatively new. However, this lid is about to break. That's how rubbish the packaging of this is. I hate it because I can't even use them much before this lid and this packaging breaks. It's the same problem as with the eyeshadows. It's basically the same packaging, just this one is smaller, this one is bigger, and just breaks on me all the time. Another products that I really like are the nail polishes, specifically the gel nail polishes. You guys may know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I own and used to own so many of these, so many colors, so many shades. Whenever I would find Essence somewhere and they would have new shades or different shades, I would always go and grab them. They are no longer my favorite, but I still like them a lot. I think they are really nice because they are very opaque. For the most shades, one coat is enough, which is incredible. Like, genuinely one coat is enough. With most nail polishes you require at least 2 coats. Honestly, they're one of the most pigmented nail polishes that you'll find, whether that's from the drugstore or high-end. I also love the brush of these ones because it's fat, but it's not too big. You can cover your entire nail pretty much with 2 swipes or 3 swipes. Just so easy to use, and also they dry so quickly, so when you apply them you have to just wait maybe like 5 to 10 minutes and they will be completely dry. However, with that being said, these nail polishes chip really quickly. They won't chip on the day. Like, if you do your nails, they will last at least from 2-3 days, perhaps 4 days, but they chip relatively quickly. It used to be more of my favorite nail polish before I discovered more long-lasting ones at similar price points. Now, this next product from Essence receives a lot of hype, I think, and it is Essence lip liner. Well, in general, their lip liners receive quite a lot of hype, I think. This one is in the shade number 11 in the nude. It is actually the lip liner I'm wearing underneath that liquid lipstick, the beauty approved liquid lipstick that I showed you earlier. They complement each other really nicely. I really like this combo. Now, I do like these lip liners a lot, but they are not my favorite. I think Milani lip liners and the number 7 lip liners and the LA Girl lip liners are better than these from the drugstore. These are really nice because they are not drying, so it's a non-drying formula. I can easily get away with wearing these without a lipstick on top. However, the formula is not as buttery as I would have liked it to be. It's actually quite hard. Like, whenever I try to put this lip liner on my lips, it takes me quite a few tries to quite get it right and get my opaque, beautiful color. Whenever I apply this lip liner, I can feel it on my lips being quite harsh and hard compared to the other ones, because my other lip liners are more buttery, whereas this one has more of a stiffer, harder formula. So I don't like it as much. I also don't think it's as long lasting. Like, it's not as drying, which I appreciate. I really like that. But if you are looking for a very long lasting lip liner, perhaps go for the LA Girl one. They are pencil lip liners as well, which is not my favorite. I prefer retractable lip liners a lot more than the pencil ones. Next up, I have this Lash Princess mascara, and it's so weird, you guys, because some of the packaging from Essence is so horrible, yet this one is really high-end. This top part of this packaging is rubberized, It's just such a fancy bottle. I love the shape of it, I love the look of it, I love how rubberized this pad is. So the packaging of this mascara is amazing. At the start when I bought this, I hated this mascara. This is the mascara that I'm wearing on today. I've been using this mascara for about 2 months now, so I'm about to kind of finish using it soon. I don't know, it's kind of almost gone, but I don't typically have problems with my mascara smudging. My skin is really dry, my eyelids are really dry, so I don't really have problems with my mascara smudging really ever. Plus I wear makeup so much, I never really touch my eyes or my face because I don't want to smudge my makeup. However, this is such a wet formula. I would end up with my mascara underneath my eye and on my eyelid like every single day. I would wear this for like 2 or 3 hours and I would end up having mascara everywhere. Like it would flake off, it would smudge, it would smear. I never really have this problem with any other mascara, so I hated it so much. But the only reason why I continued using it, and I'm still using it today, is the fact that this actually makes your eyelashes look so pretty really quickly. It has one of my favorite wands, which is a curved wand. This one just makes my eyelashes really volumized and lengthened and beautiful. Slightly clumpy, by slightly I mean really quite clumpy, so you have to be careful, and sometimes I need to use a different mascara on top that will separate my lashes afterwards because this one can be a bit too clumpy. Yeah, basically I just loved to use it because it was really quick. I could just apply 1 layer of it and it would look like I applied 3 or 4 layers. So that's why I continued using it. After about a week or 2 of me using it, it stopped smudging so much just because it got a bit drier. I think maybe about 2 to 3 weeks actually. I'm almost out of this mascara and still one of the most wet formulas. Now it doesn't really flake off as much, perhaps a little bit, but nowhere near as much as it used to at the start. And I always have to be careful not to touch my eyes at all whenever I'm wearing this. Okay, so this next product, I'm actually quite upset to put it this late into this video, but I really wanted to love it, but I don't really love it. And it is the Essence Shape Your Face Contouring Palette. This essentially seems perfect. The packaging for Essence, this packaging is amazing. It's a lot more sturdy, and I have a video about it where I put it on my face for the first time. I give you my first impression, and again I will leave a link to that video down below as well. The only product that I like out of these 3 is the bronzer, and it is the bronzer that I'm wearing on today, or like the contouring, the sculpting powder. I don't have any bronzer on, I just have this sculpting shade on just because I wanted to show you how this actually performs alone, and I think it looks really nice. It's really nice and defining, it blends really nicely, it has a beautiful undertone, it's very neutral, kind of close to cool undertone but very neutral, so perfect for contouring, great to create that real shadow. The other 2 products kind of suck, especially this blush. This blush is a glittery mess, doesn't come on your face at all, it's not very pigmented, all it is a gold glitter. Like, I was shocked when I applied it on my face, you guys, because this gave me no color payoff whatsoever, just gold glitter. I can sometimes wear it as a highlighter, but it's a bit too dark and not very nice. This highlighter is matte, just doesn't really work on my skin. I prefer something more glowy, more reflective. I however use this as my brow bone highlight, sometimes for the daytime. Now my least favorite product from Essence, from the ones that I own, is this one. And this is the only shade of this product that I own, so perhaps it's just this shade, not necessarily all of them, but I wouldn't know. I've only tried this one, and it's called Stays No Matter What Waterproof Eye Pencil in the shade number 3 Smoky Grey. I'm kind of tempted to try the one in the shade black to see if the formula is the same, but the formula of this one is not very nice at all. It's basically just really patchy, really hard to apply. It's definitely not a pencil you can apply on your waterline, this won't really go only to your waterline. It's too hard. It just, yeah, basically it won't apply onto your waterline. Whenever you try to apply this, you have to press really hard to get any product from it, and then you will get a lot of product in one spot, and then in the other spot you will get almost no product at all, just a really patchy eye pencil. Now the thing is, this does stay, like if you actually get this onto your eyelid, this will stay on and it's nice and long lasting in that sense, and it's perhaps waterproof just as they claim, but just a formula that's impossible to work with for me. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to try out some more products from Essence. I can buy some more products and then maybe make a part 2 of this video. Also let me know what other brands you want me to do a best and worst videos on. I've done a bunch of these videos already though, so check out the description to see which ones I've done so far. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like it and subscribe to me if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!